Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in this video we are going to talk about best 5 payment platforms for your international transactions. Okay, so if you're someone who is running their own marketing company or any sort of small company and who have international clients, so you would need a reliable and a solid payment partner, right? And for that we are going to talk about the best 5 platforms which you can use for your business to accept these payments. Okay, and also at the end of the video we are going to talk about documents that you are going to need to get your account open in these payment platforms. So stay tuned and stick till end to find out about the documents and also about these payment platforms. Okay, so at number 5 we have PayPal, right? So I think you guys already have heard of PayPal, and it's a wonderful tool. The transaction fee is about 4%. So every $100 you will be paying 4% to PayPal just to receive your money, and it's very quick. So this is how the dashboard of PayPal looks like. You can set up your account this way, and you can create invoices, you can request payment, you can send payment, you can send a link for a payment. What I use PayPal mostly, we use PayPal to add it to different accounts. So let's say in case if you're running Facebook ads, right, for yourself, so PayPal works really best if you're trying to run Facebook ads using PayPal. Okay, because then you won't be charged any GST from the Indian government for running the ads, and also you cannot pretty much it will be unrestricted zone. You just can spend as much money as you want from PayPal. Most of the time we use PayPal as an alternative of debit and credit card, right? So you might have seen a lot of software companies accept PayPal payment, right? So instead of using a debit or credit card, I would suggest use PayPal over there to pay them whatever amount that they are going to need. Okay, this really helps out because I have seen a lot of software companies, lots of debit card, credit card companies in India, payment failure and whatnot. So to avoid that, you can use PayPal. It's really good. We have been using PayPal almost every single platform on Facebook, Twilio, go high level, pretty much anywhere that you can find, you can use PayPal instead of your debit and credit card. Okay, now the 4th payment platform that we are going to talk about is RazorPay. And now this is very interesting because this is an Indian company. This is the first Indian company that is allowing international transactions. Okay, and it has released some of the cool features. You can see the transactions, settlements, in report, account setting, payment link. You can create payment link. You can see payrolls, and pretty much it's very similar to what other payment platforms are offering. The fee for this RazorPay is somewhere around 3% flat on international payments. So on every $100 you will be charged $3 by RazorPay. The only problem I had with RazorPay is the bad service that they have. So service might not be as good as some of the other payment platforms that we have talked about, and also the verification process is quite bit hard, and it will take about more than a week to get you verified on RazorPay. But it's a good platform to have, and I suggest if you have the documents required, you can just go ahead and create the payment platform, create your account on RazorPay. Okay, so now the third one that we will be talking about is very interesting, and I recommend it if you don't have an account right on RazorPay, I would definitely suggest to create an account on PayPal. Third one is going to be Wise, right? So you might have already heard of Wise or wire transfer. So that's how Wise operate, and Wise has a very interesting feature. You cannot basically create an invoice, right? You cannot create subscription, so the payments will be one time. And it's good if you're, let's say, only doing services, or you are selling something, and you have to take the payments from your client, just let's say one time. Okay, so Wise is definitely best choice, I would say. The transaction fee is only $5 per $1,000. Okay, so if you are let's say requesting $1,000 from your client or your customer, you will only be charged $5. That means you will be getting at least $995 from your customers, from your clients. Okay, that's why Wise, I really like Wise, and it's the best platform to receive money if you are, let's say, only receiving it just for one time. Okay, so it's best for one-time platforms. And the second one that I'll be talking about is Payoneer. Okay, so Payoneer is also like one of my favorite, and we have like actively been using Payoneer and like Wise, PayPal like very frequently. So why I love Payoneer so much is like the receiving time from the customers is very super like high, and it's like much better than PayPal, because PayPal's transaction fee is super high, and in Payoneer, like you have the option where your client can pay your fees, so they can like cover your fees entirely for you. And I think like it's very easier to just like ask your client, hey guys, if you can like cover the fees, that would be much appreciated. Okay, something like that. So you can just like request your client to cover the fees, and I think like they should be able to just pay the extra amount, and you will get the complete full amount in your Payoneer account. And then like the withdrawal or the amount gets withdrawn to your account within a day. So let's say like someone makes a transaction today, so you will like be able to receive the amount most probably by day after tomorrow. Okay, so like within 48 hours. So like that's how fast Payoneer is. And also talking about the fees, so if someone is paying either through credit card, so the charge would be the fee would be 3%. And if someone is doing an ACH transfer, which is like bank transfer, it's going to be 1%. Now the most important thing that I like about Payoneer is the ACH transfer. Okay, so when like you are going to send a link to a payment to your client, okay, so they will like get the option to do the ACH transfer, where the charge would only be 1%. Most of the time like your clients are going to cover that fee for you, so you will be getting that full amount without any charges. And the most important thing is Payoneer creates a bank account on behalf of you, so that like when someone makes an ACH transfer, that like gets with that gets deposited to your US account, or let's say like a UK account, Australian account, wherever like you have your Payoneer active. And then like that will transfer the amount to your Payoneer account, and from there it will be transferred to your bank account. It takes like a little bit longer, I would say about more than a week, but the fee is like negligible. Like you won't be receiving like you won't be getting charged, right, for that amount. And also like your client or customers cannot charge back that amount, right, because like it's an ACH transfer, it's a bank transfer. Okay, so that's why like I like Payoneer a lot, because like it protects you as their customer, and also like as a marketing agencies, or like if you have a small company. Now the first one that we will be talking about is Stripe. And I think like you guys everybody knows here, and I have also made a video on how you can get started with Stripe. Pretty much like you can watch the video, you like get the link somewhere on the left, right, I'm not sure, you will get it somewhere. So Stripe is like a wonderful payment platform, and like I think everybody should have at least one account on Stripe. And like Stripe gives you really, I think like the ability to collect the payment. Like you can create subscriptions, you can create I would say payment like links in dollars in your like local currencies. You can create pretty much like customers where like you can build them recurring. And also let's say like if someone disputes your amount, Stripe like really gives you a wonderful platform where like you can easily win that like chargeback if you have like done your or fulfill your services. Okay, so that's like happened with us as well. We like we have been using Stripe for almost like 4 years, and that's like our most used payment processor. And we've been like we have collected more than like over I would say $800,000 in last 4 years. And we have been like accepting other payment platforms, but like Stripe is the only thing that's like been very consistent. And like you can create multiple products, you can create payment links here. So so you can see yeah, you can like just create products, and then like you can send that link to your customers, right? So let's say like pay per install, one-time setup, pay per install, roofing ads, roofing leads, right? Like you can see this is per month, and this is one-time setup fee. So per month like would charge them every single month if like someone is going to opt out for this product. Solar appointments, like if you want to create a one-time product, or if you want to create a monthly recurring product, you can do that easily through here. You can like read invoices, you can like see the billing, customers, balances, and the payout in Stripe takes about 5 to 7 days. But I think like it's very seamless and very smooth transactions. And the Stripe fee is somewhere around 3%, so they charge a flat fee of 3% on every single international transactions. So I think you should be able to cover that up. That's pretty much, I would say, standard across all the other payment platforms. And now the last thing that we want to talk about is the documents, right? Documents that you are going to need to start out or to create accounts on these payment platforms, right? So what I would suggest is you can create as many payment platform as you want. You can create the account on PayPal. It's very important. Wise, RazorPay, Payoneer, and Stripe. You can create as much as you can if you have all these documents. So if your company is doing less than 20 lakh per year, you won't need any GST, right? So what you need to do, you need to have a business registration detail, okay? You need to have your PAN, you need to have your basic identification, let's say details such as Aadhaar, license, or whatever, okay? Then if you are making, and also other details let's say electricity bill, and they might ask for some other info, important details. I think you guys should already have it. But for the company's detail, you are only going to need business registration detail and business PAN, right? If you are making 20 lakh, more than 20 lakh, then in that case, you are going to need your GST, because for you GST will be applicable, and you are also going to need import-export certificate, which is going to help you out in future if you are going to, let's say, importing a lot of your services or anything, right? So you are going to need import-export certificate. And I think that's pretty much all the documents that you will need. Make sure that you have at least license, Aadhaar card, passport, any of these details, and also current electric bill, or let's any proof which can prove that you are a current resident of whatever place that you are living. Okay guys, I think that's all that I wanted to talk about in this video, and I hope you like this video. If you have any question, don't hesitate to just drop that in the comments, and I will definitely reply that as soon as I get the chance. All right guys, I will see you in the next video. Signing out.